we're going to get too rounded here. We are going to get too rounded here. But we've played well up until now. And it's over. Maybe all I needed to be good was not play for a week. You know. Stave off all the demons. Hello everybody, how's it going? So welcome back to, well, welcome to the start of a new series. I mean, they've changed the rankings, so 1700 is in the bin. And I was torn between doing 1100, because I think that's what the new 1700 is, or top 500, but I just had a look now, and they're pretty much the same thing. So top 500 in the world, 1100 elo, make it what you will. We're at 1038, so that's only like 6 wins away. I don't really understand, because I was 1530, you know, and then, which was 170 points away from 1700. Now I'm 1030, which is about 70 points away from 1100, and that's what 1700 is. But I mean, so be it. If I can sort of cheese it, then that's I love a cheese. I do love a cheese. Double Gloucester is my favourite. Like and subscribe so I can buy some more Double Gloucester. But without further ado, we're playing somewhat okay. Again, we've been off for a week, so yeah, things are we're gonna make some mistakes, but it's all a learning curve. So yeah, road to 1100 starts here, or top 500. But I'll probably call it. We'll call it top 500. That's better, I think. So yeah, without further ado, the first country is gonna be one in South America. If it's South America, you've got to subscribe. Get me that Double Gloucester. So this is, yeah, this must be like 1750 or something. This is definitely not South America. Well, not definitely not, but yeah, it shouldn't be South America. It should be, we've got rock wall. We've got rock wall with hills. We've got ocean over there to the west. Could it ever be Sardinia? I think we got land over there though, so I mean, like I was thinking it's probably just more like Spain, but I mean we've got a bit of an antenna. It's not, you know, when you get a rock wall you think here, but it's not hilly enough for here. It's too hilly for there, I think. Could probably just be Spain. More likely, now I look at it. Perhaps. But we have got a bit of this, which is a little bit common, you know, like sort of grey rock in Sardinia, I think. And if that is coast there to the west, I mean, it wouldn't really put us in Portugal. I don't think we'd be. Could be Portugal, actually. Could actually be Portugal. I'm not sure about antenna in Portugal, though. Could it be something? It could be like down here. But where would we have like a little bit of coast to the west? And we're kind of hilly. I don't think. Oh, I'm leaving it there. Yeah, it was. That's an option with rock walls, Palmer. Yeah. That is another one which does have rock walls, which are very common. Sort of a bit kind of lucky that we got that there. I think that's we've got the bar, but it's even on Gorontalo, Kalimantan. We've also got this, which I think puts us on Sumatra. You know, when you've got that and that, it's over here, but that's even. That's like symmetrical. I've got lots of oil palms, and this little guy, where is he? That looks like your Assam palm. I don't think you get that over there. I think I've seen it over here. And it is, yeah. Should have committed even further up, to be fair. That's nice, to be fair. All in all. We've got Wait, no, we have not got Bangladesh. We've got... Yeah, see what I mean? These are the Assam, but the other ones look like them. I don't know if they actually are, but yeah, long, thin, little bit of sprouting at the top, sort of up here-ish. It feels kind of like here. I know you can get them there as well, but I am just going... Yeah, that's why it did. It felt very much like Bangladesh rather than over here. So, sort of anywhere from Sikkim along to here. I mean, you can still get them in Bangladesh, but yeah, it was shit cam. So there we go. And we've got India. We've got there's a holy pole on the train, but we don't got a holy pole there. I think we don't trust that. It could still be Gujarat. But this isn't holy. This isn't holy either. Damn, because I was kind of wanting to go a bit further south. Because if it isn't, I'll... Okay, yeah, that's why it didn't feel like it. At least I didn't go far south. Punjab. Didn't see the thing. Wait, were we Punjab? No, just Rajasthan. It was deserty. It was deserty, but I thought it could have been like sort of Telangana desert. We've got Denmark here, coast to the east. Automatically thinks up here because I can't really see much land-wise. Yeah, all along here we'd sort of see land, I think. It's kind of a straightish road. So I'm going to have a look somewhere along here. Sort of with a right angle, and nice. Good stuff. Yeah, sort of big, long stretch of coastline with nothing over to the east. Probably put us up there because you would see land. And we're just Switzerland. We're low cam. Have I been in this tunnel, actually? I think we are. We're low cam. It looks like very familiar, like, yeah, like famous tunnel. We're somewhere over here. Hopefully I've not completely messed it up. And it's like no, it's not. Okay, yeah, I didn't completely mess it up. It was small cam, not low cam. I struggled telling them apart. I've not been in that tunnel. I've been in Switzerland. I've not been in Austria. Right. I kind of want to go here. It could just be standard West Coast shit. It's a hell of a commit. But for some reason, I want to go here. I can't not, you know. Or like in one of this. I'm doing it. If it's West Coast, then it's fair enough. But I've got to trust my gut, you know. But I shouldn't have trusted my gut. It's just gonna be standard up there kind of shit, innit? Yeah, that's bad. Yeah. Fair enough. If it had been down here, and yeah, no, actually, that was just dumb. I'm excusing some stupidity. Basically, I've been feeling a little bit confident, and I was like, I'm good. The craziest, most stupid shit. I'll just trust it because I'm the greatest. Turns out I'm not the greatest. That was just some usual West Coast shit. We had trees like that. But I've said it before, I'd rather get it wrong on a hunch, on a wrong, ridiculous hunch, than second guess myself and not know what to do. So that is going to happen. But on that occasion, yeah, it was obviously West Coast. And I'm an idiot. That's one where I'm just trying to be a bit fancy. But we'll go again. The relegation zone is brutal, it being like 1,000. But yeah, at least it sort of keeps you on your toes, I guess. Yeah, it means if you're in champion, you're sort of maybe deserving of it. I mean, not saying that people weren't, or me, I wasn't deserving it before, but it is the top division, so it being, yeah. fine line between the uber confidence I had in the last game and the complete lack of confidence I have now after messing up like that. But well, at least we're playing a higher rated opponent, and he's telling me not to give up, so we are sound. In are we cool? Is that white and blue? I think that's just white. So are we Colombia then? We're gonna get two-rounded here. We are gonna get two-rounded here. We didn't get two-rounded. I think it was white and blue car, not just white. Yeah. It felt like a weird Colombia. It's a bit of a free hit because they're higher up than us, so we don't lose too much elo. But yeah. I think we're down. I did just have a rain like this and I went down and it was up. But I think I'll get in here. Yeah, we are down. We take a multi and 600 points off. Bad switch. Would have been a better switch. But yeah, you can get green sort of pockets in and around here. I've got Brazil. Probably just Southern Goiás or something. Minas. It's a pretty solid standard round, I think, but we've got a bit of rolling hills, so I'll just go somewhere down here-ish, and yeah, sort of anywhere in around this massive area, I think that was going to be. Yeah, maybe a bit further over. I was thinking Goiás and Minas. I probably should have hedged both. And we've got the US and we've got couple of thinnish trees, but I think I'm actually going south. Yeah, nice. Yeah, it did actually feel south. Southern pines, not northern pines. It is kind of hard telling the difference. I still don't really have much idea. And we've got a good old blighty here. Some rolling green hills. This could actually be Wales. This could actually be Wales. It's not screaming Scotland to me. Wales is a decent hedge if it is Europe. Well, Europe, I mean Ireland. They're lucky. So yeah, I'm going somewhere near where I grew up in Wales. And it actually, just down the road from Newtown. I went to school here. Dover, yeah, Kerry. Fair enough. That's why it did kind of feel familiar. We've got Oz, and we are somewhere New South Wales, maybe. It could be further up near Brizzy, but I think I just click sort of New South Wales. Nice. This could be a comeback. Could be a comeback. I really wish I'd had my head screwed on and not gone Colombia on that Mexico. But we've played well up until now. And it's over. It is Jova, boys. Mr. Swanson. Are we just France or are we Europe? America. I'd forgotten about the blur. I was rusty beforehand on it. I'm even rustier now. It's gonna be. Oh, saying they went US. I was literally just about to say it's gonna be US. So that's a nice win actually. We had a terrible start. Kind of a bit lucky. If they'd gone anywhere else in Mexico, we probably would have lost. Yeah, it's an obvious. That is white with blue there. I think that's a strip of blue. But fair enough, that's fine. Everything else, we were pretty on the ball, I think. That was... Yeah, it was nice. We had a nice Australia guess there. I mean, I'd be a bit aggrieved if I didn't win that, from my opponent's point of view, but... yeah. I think whenever you have a 6 start and your opponent's on 1,000 health after two rounds, you kind of really want to win. But yeah, we got the win, 1046. Yeah, stopped what little slide there was after that terrible start. But we go again in Argentina, I'd say. Give me a poll. Give me a poll. The sun is... Shit. Shit. I don't think that's a... Oh, man, this is awful. Okay, no, sane. Okay. It was an obvious Argentina, but the sun was telling me that it was Northern Hemisphere, you know? So at least, yeah, that was a one you had to sort of be locked in for. UK, I'd say. This feels pretty high on the misery sector. So I'd pick the UK over France. Yeah, this is a British house right here as well. Some stately home. Maybe put us a bit more south, just because we've got a posh house, but it does sort of exist everywhere. No, Scotland. Fair enough. Have been over this neck of the woods as well. Went camping in Galloway Forest Park. We got New Zealand. We're quite flat. I'd say this is North Island. Flat, sort of rolling-ish hills. Yeah, I think so. Anytime it sort of looks like the Shire, I sort of just click up here. Maybe it's a bit too hilly there. Maybe we should go on a bit south on the... No, south. Yeah, it was... I think this is just sort of like all hills. So it's going to be like one of these sort of coastal pockets. So that was a bit lucky to get a multi there, to be honest. I got Sweden Red Road. So that usually puts us somewhere up here-ish. The trees look a bit thinner as well. So yeah, a bit more north, I'd say. Somewhere around here-ish. I think that's usually where the Red Road is. And they get the multi. By going a bit closer to Norway, but good guess from them. But yeah, Red Road, anywhere sort of like in and around this region. And also Ireland. Reithmund Rodmondis. We've got a train, and not a tram. I'd say Dunker. I'd say Germany then. For some reason, it feels like sort of Polish. So I think I'm going close to the Poland border. I don't see any of my Berlin sort of area trees, but I'd say we're somewhere up here-ish. Perhaps. Have I messed up on the country? I mean, we've got a German language bit, you know. I was also thinking... Yeah, no, nice. I was thinking Baltics. It felt like the landscape felt Baltics. But yeah, honestly, I was nearly going to commit up to there as well. But it's easy to say after the fact. This is obvious Germany as well. Good bollards. And I'd say somewhere over here maybe. It feels I went on holiday around the Ardennes area. It kind of feels like over here, a bit industrial almost. But it could be other bits. Honest to God, I could have committed over there as well. That's why it felt like this. Might even have been there. I think we went over into Luxembourg and then briefly over to the German border. Got a railway track. Not gonna try scanning for that, but I'd probably put somewhere up here. Not Wisconsin though, because we haven't got the sticker on the pole. Maybe. I don't think we're just Manitoba. But I do think we're somewhere up here. Could be... no, I don't think it's Michigan. I'm going to go somewhere up north of Minnesota. They are... Toronto area. I mean, it's off-center grid, so that does kind of fit, actually. It doesn't make sense. The country... That was the most... I swear to God, the most obvious north round of my life. But also it wasn't. Because it was just flat swamp instead. But yeah, it's hard. We've got trident pole. So, Wah or Vic, I'd say. But we've got wooden pole. Ah, shit. Is that a yellow signpost? I can't tell. It could be. We do have slightly red dirt, but it's not properly red. Like, I'd kind of want to go here. Like, trident pole. Shit, is there something to do with something on the top of it? There definitely is. But I can't remember. If it's Wah, then it's Wah. They're also in Vic, so that's sound. Nice. It was actually NSW, but that was nice as well, actually. Holding our own. In the US, I'd say, yeah, we're East Coast. I kind of want to go somewhat northeast. You know, we've got white sort of thin trees. Probably in Vermont. I could maybe see a Vermont, New Hampshire-ish. Don't think it's all the way up in Maine, but I don't see any like exposed rock. But I'd say that well, it could be Pennsylvania, or maybe I've gone a bit too far. Yeah, I did go a bit too far, but yeah, it's a bit more of a commit, I think. But it could have been up there, honestly. Maybe a hedge would have sufficed. I did forget that Pennsylvania can look like that as well. We are driving on the left, so we drive on the right. So is that a blue sticker on that there? We are driving, we drive, when I get into my girlfriend's van, she's on the right. So this is not the UK. I'm about to completely and utterly mess this up. But we've got an EU plate. Are we just Norway then? Like, down here or something? Okay, they are hovering over it. Yeah, sound. Okay, fine. It felt so British, man. It felt like so British, but there was a Scandinavian house. We've got Brazil. Wait, do we? I think we do. Can't really tell what's happened with that signpost. My first thought was it, so I'm trusting my first thought. Am I? Got cactus there. Green back here. That rock maybe sort of makes me feel like it. Yeah. They're also in Brazil. It could honestly be game. It's northeast, so that's fine. Yeah. And if they were bang on it, then we get it. It wasn't obvious Brazil, but I couldn't really tell sun direction or anything. So we've got the Aboriginal Shire, 3 tribes, 1 community. We're northeast definitely with the palms. Yeah, super northeast. Can't tell what's on that there. Sports hub, Bana Yirichi or something. 3 tribes, 1 community. Wujul Wujul. Wujul Wujul? Would you say that's it? I was thinking up here. Don't know how far. I was gonna say I don't know how far coverage gets. I'm just gonna click it. I'm sure they've probably found it, but I didn't. I could line up a 5K, but yeah, actually, they're way further south. Way further south. With the palms and the dryness, it's always going to be north. That's game. That is game. Nice. Good stuff. That's a good win. Yeah, with that amount of palms and the dryness, you know, that's a very nice win, actually. That makes me feel pretty hot. I mean, they were in the lead on the multis, but we did hold our own throughout it. There was some somewhat tricky-ish rounds, I'd say. Everything was pretty good and well played, apart from this. I mean, this is swamp, not grassland, I guess, then. But I think 10 times out of 10, I always go north on that. Nice that we got the not going war on that. That was all right as well. We managed to stave off the demons that were telling us to go UK there. It's a pretty standard northeast Brazil round, actually, but yeah, we thought correctly. But yeah, with the amount of palms we've got, very, very tropical looking. If you think you're sort of like Sumba Islands and stuff like that in Indonesia, it sort of feels like that. And also, I know that there's a big Aborigine population up here. I think they've got a protected area that only Aborigine people can go as well. So yeah, that's a nice guess and a nice find. Would have been good if I'd got the 5k, but I think on sort of rounds like that where we'd already had the multis, it didn't make a difference if we had any more multi. Just send. But we'll do one more because we seem to be playing okay. My God, I wish I didn't do one more. Yeah, dog. We're just Indonesia, right? Surely. Surely we're just like Java or some shit, no? Help. Oh yeah, anything else? I don't think we're South America. Yeah, sound. Nice. If I get sort of like concrete-ish roads in the middle of jungle, I click Java. You know, I think this is more dirt roady. Brazil, maybe all I needed to be good was not play for a week. You know, stave off all the demons. Anyway, we will put it down somewhere in northern Brazil. We're very dry. I could see a toque. I don't think it's over this side. Okay, it was over that side. Yeah, to be fair, probably should have just done the standard Bahia click. Are we Florida? We're definitely in the South. Trump 2024. I don't want to generalize the southern people. I did live in Florida for a bit and I met some lovely, lovely people who didn't vote Trump. But yeah, it's got a reputation on it. And we're very swampy. It doesn't wholly feel like that. I was thinking like up here it could be, but we've got palms. So I think I am just clicking Florida. Yeah, it didn't. Those trees, I don't think you get them here. I don't think you get them here. But I was kind of scared of this as well. So there was a bit of a hedge. But on another day we commit maybe. We are India. Chattisgarh or something. We've got, it's a bit flat. We haven't got boxcar. I think I'll go somewhere like here. That's nice enough. Do get the right state and we do get the multi. In Italy, wait, we've got, can't remember the name of the trees. Why? Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. We got hills to the north. Are we just like? I don't think we're Po Valley though. We're super flat, but hills to the north. I mean, standard is just to go there, but flat with that. Could it be safe? Like in this almost. I think I've just got to go north. I think I've just got to go north somewhere like up here. Like, yeah, sound. Is that game? It is. Nice. Good stuff. And if we went south, we would have lost. But yeah, Italian architecture with the... What are they called? The thin pipes. I saw lots of them in Albania. Very sort of like Po Valley Italian sort of stuff. How long have we been on? Can I keep this hot streak going? Nah, we've been on half an hour. If I was to play another game, I probably would lose. But we are... let me just navigate this. Make global. What's the new thing? 554. So, yeah, 2 wins, I'd say, and we'd be top 500. It would be a very short series. This is what I'm not trusting that that's actually what 700 is. I'd say it's probably like 1650 in the old ranking, honestly. Or maybe even like 1630, because I don't think that would be. But saying that, when I was before the old rankings changed, 480 or something was like 1700. So maybe it is. Maybe they've like quelled all of the alts and like shit like that. Because I mean, a lot of the rankings was just full of alts and cheaters. But yeah, nice couple of wins. Well played there. I was expecting to get relegated after not playing for a week, so I'm just happy to be winning a few games. But yeah, if you enjoyed, drop a little subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Catch you in a bit.